everyone, today I've got your Jurassic World movie review. There is a new place where genetically enhanced dinosaurs roam, and that is in Jurassic World. But this one big bad dinosaur is on the loose, and Star-Lord has to go hunt it down. Indominus Rex say what? So, as far as the story goes, Colin Trevorrow directs this fourth installment in the Jurassic Park franchise, and it basically takes place 22 years after the events of the first movie in Isla Nublar, where there's this fully functioning theme park that's been created, and it holds all these different dinosaurs, and one in particular that's gotten everybody scared. Of course, things are bound to go wrong, and there's no way off the island, so there's all these people that are just stranded here, and it's just the thousands of park visitors, which is scary since there are pteranodons just escaping too and picking up people and throwing them into the dinosaur lagoon, and so it gets pretty intense. I was really impressed with what they had planned for this movie, so I was hoping that things would be going pretty well. I sort of had some expectations because I had previously seen all the other Jurassic Park movies, so I was a little bit concerned with how well this was going to live up to at least the original one, because I heard basically the other two movies don't even count as far as the chronological order goes. I don't know how that's even possible, but either way, I just wanted to ignore that supposed fact. As far as the casting goes, obviously Chris Pratt is the star of the movie. I think he did a pretty good job in this movie. He really felt connected to more than just the dinosaurs, and he was mostly in tune with the raptors that he was sort of training, trying to show them who's the alpha, basically. Bryce Dallas Howard, who comes in here, and she's acting all high and mighty. She's wearing the suit, and she works in the control room, and she's trying to find out where her two nephews are, because they go running off. Ty Simpkins, he just kind of annoyed me some of the time in this movie. It kind of reminded me of those kids from the first Jurassic Park movie, but at least they didn't get as ridiculous as the one from the second movie, but they definitely screamed like that one guy in the third Jurassic Park movie. So they should have just been kept on a leash. They were just causing trouble, and it was just kind of weird how the older kid was always trying to hit on these girls. Vincent D'Onofrio, who plays this bad guy. Of course you have to have a bad guy in this movie. He kind of has these sort of the mentality of those guys from the Lost World Jurassic Park, just trying to take over and trying to have an agenda. So clearly something was up. And then you've got a cameo appearance by B.D. Wong from the first Jurassic Park movie, taking care of those dinosaur eggs and stuff and those embryos. Things that I did like about this movie, I liked when, as soon as the original theme music came on, it just brought me back to when I was first watching the Jurassic Park movies. Otherwise, the score by Michael Giacchino was pretty great as well. I love the slight references and winks to the previous films, mentioning what Hammond was trying to accomplish, because they actually show a deserted part or rundown part of the original Jurassic Park. Also seeing some of that old merchandise, the Jurassic Park, the goggles, the night vision goggles. One of the workers that was working in the control room had an authentic Jurassic Park t-shirt. That was so cool. I need to get one of those t-shirts. Hook me up, people. I love the scene with the Mosasaurus. It looked terrifying, but cool all at the same time. Also, some spoilers ahead. Despite seeing the first look of the raptors, there was going to be more than meets the eye, especially with these guys. or should I say girls. I didn't particularly mind seeing them in CG, even though I really enjoyed the whole animatronics of the original movies. But the granddaddy of the dinosaurs had to be the Indominus Rex, and now she was scary. The traits she had, just having it tear up the entire park and going everywhere and just doing all these crazy things. I didn't know what could stop her. But the things that I didn't really like about this movie, I did feel at times some of the scenes where they were trying to have it be all lighthearted and jokey, it just seemed really forced and felt like, oh yeah, it's just made for, the movies and not really trying to be taken seriously. And it felt really inconsistent to what the other movies had. I don't know what the intentions were of this movie, but it felt more like a dinosaur movie than a human story, which technically is a good thing considering that some of the human elements of this movie, I felt like they were just trying to take over, like having all these relationships and such, and it just felt really disjointed and confusing. I definitely cared more about the outcome of the dinosaurs more than anything, so I guess that's a good thing. Overall, I would say that this movie was entertaining despite having a couple flaws that really just took me out of the movie, but I felt like it could definitely open up to a potential sequel. I would recommend checking out seeing this movie because I know you'll guys have a good time seeing this, especially seeing the other Jurassic Park movies. You definitely won't be disappointed. I am definitely going to check out seeing this movie again, but I would give this 4 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Jurassic World and how would you guys rate this with the other 3 previous Jurassic Park movies. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel if you have more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.